What's up, everybody? It's Over from Inferior Gaming, episode 4 of Road to 20 Billion. I'm going to recover this horse and go buy potions because I forgot to buy potions. I'm going to go across the desert. Then I will be gathering some oysters to get as much lobster as I can so I can heat that or melt it. I don't even know what I have to do with a lobster, but I gotta do something with a lobster to make glue, and I need like 120 of it. So that's what I'm going to go do today. I really hope I can get all of it today. I know I said I was going to knock out these lobsters today. Man, let me tell you what. That was way before I knew how little you get an hour. It is absolutely ridiculous. I've probably spent a total of about 3.5 hours attempting to gather. Let me channel change real quick before I do anything else. Let's try bound those two. I've gotten 8, 9, 12 lobsters in like 3.5 hours, and then 2 giant oysters. Hopefully I get really lucky and I proc the pearls from those 2 oysters, and hopefully I get really lucky and proc a lot of glue off this lobster because it's taking a long time to get. I still don't know where every single giant oyster spawn is. I only know where a few of them are. First round, I say first round, it was probably like 4 hours total. I got on right after patch went up, and I went ahead and I gathered a few more because both servers I swapped to had their spots totally open, and then the third server I swapped to was just, there was nothing there. So I was like, yeah, I'll be done. I'll go ahead and turn these all in, melt them down, or heat them up before they expire, because I'll be honest, I didn't realize they expired. So I'll go show you the rewards I get from this. Just finished processing all of my lobsters and oysters. I did not get one of those golden pearls, but out of 24 lobsters and it getting 59 glue, that's halfway there from where the glue I already need. So I'm just gonna keep on going for these oysters to get the pearls, and then I'll just, you know, get the lobsters as that, you know, 50% drop right after. But I think the pearls is really going to be what slows me down. With the patch that came out, there is now 100% increased drop rate chance on whale tendon, so it probably went from like a 5% realistically to like a 10%. But that's enough to get me to go out hunting, because they at least said they increase it, so we can actually see if they did increase it. Right now I'm gathering a bunch of supplies so I can start making skilled hunting matchlocks. I'm going to start making these, and then I'm going to go back to doing the hunting questline dailies on my Lahn. Currently I'm on my Sork because I want to get ahead to make it so I can actually enchant them to like +7 when I go out whale hunting. And then I'll just, you know, I'll use my skilled until I'm, you know, professional, and then I highly doubt I'll ever go past professional because I only need 15 whale tendons, and I don't like whaling enough to do it all the time. But it would be fun to go out and go kill Calc Bat because, you know, Calc elixirs are amazing. With the new update that just came out, they made it so there's potions every 2 seconds, and my miraculous cheer potion for my fairy is only 3 seconds. So I think you see what I'm gonna do here, right? What is that? Is it a travel aid? Fairy. I'm gonna buy me one of these. Purchase. I'm gonna take this amazing looking fairy with 4 cheer and 4 fairy tears and rebirth it. Reset growth. First command is needed for rebirth. All obtained skills and levels except the gift skill will be reset. Continue. Officially summoned. Well, just reset a really good fairy. Let's hope that I get relatively lucky. Very first fairy skill, what's it gonna be? Well, at least I know I wasted that 10 bucks really quick. The very first skill I got was Miraculous Cheer 2. So, I'm negative karma. Right here. I was at Kadri, and this group of 4 people ran up on me. Like, were attacking me without flagging, and I was just like, whatever, I'll humor myself and flag to see how strong they are, to see if it's actually worth it or not. And I did... This is exactly what I did. I did this attack, killed a mob, and it did my 100%. And I did the 100% on top of them and killed all 4 of them at the exact same time. So now I was negative 500,000 karma. So looks like I'm stuck in the desert for a while because I don't want to lose any of my crystals. So that's a pretty big setback for the getting the better fairy, because I only have the crappy fairy at the moment. But hopefully it won't be a setback in my money. I reached positive karma just barely. I really need to repair my horse gear, holy cow. It's probably been like that for quite a while and I just never realized it. What I'm going to do now is actually swap back over to my fisher, and I'm gonna go attempt to gather some oysters now that it's a little later in the night. Maybe I'll get lucky and be able to get some. I've been talking to a few of my guildies and ex-guildies and a bunch of other random people, and a lot of the one of the biggest questions I get is, how do I stay motivated to play BDO for so long? Because a lot of people play it for, 3-4 months, and then they get tired of it, and then they play it, then they come back, then they play it for 3-4 months again and come back. Well, for me, when I have a goal in mind, Black Desert is really easy to play. If it gets really difficult for me once I actually complete my goal. Then I'm like, okay, I don't really want to do anything. I completed my goal, now what? But then alright, that goal is done. Now what's my next goal? Once I come up with that next goal, BDO is really easy to play again. I feel like this game really is, heavily goal set. If you can set your mind to actually, I have a goal, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to accomplish. Personally, it makes Black Desert super easy to play for me, because when you don't have a goal, you're not focused, you're not pushing yourself towards something, but you don't want to set a goal that's too hard out of your personal reach. So if you have a goal and you're like 57 or 50, I want to reach 61, I would not set that goal for you. You should probably go for 59. Just go for 59, get your skills. Once you get 59, you could go for 60 right away, or you could go for something a little different to change it up. You could try to make a few million silver, or a few, like maybe just a billion silver or so, or like 100, or like a few 300-400 million silver. Make some money, attempt to get your accessories up so you can make grinding easier, and then, okay, you've completed that. Then go back to grinding. So your goal is not the same thing, unless you are actually can sit down and are dedicated enough to push through that grind right away. Or like me, I have an extremely large goal. I'm starting at 0 silver, pretty much, because I'm constantly spending it like an idiot. And now my goal is, 20 billion. Like, that's a lot of silver. How am I going to stay active enough or prepared or ready enough, or how am I going to be able to handle this large goal? Because that is not a tiny goal for sure. This is a large jump, and it's quite difficult, honestly. But I have small goals in mind throughout this whole time. I'm not just 20 billion. Like, I make small goals of, like, right here's a great example of a small goal. I'm working on this extremely boring ass stuff to get these oysters. There's a second. Oh, there's the second one. I knew it was around here somewhere. I just couldn't find it. Like, this is boring, like, but this is a goal I have. I want to be able to get my blue gear for my Inferior sailboat, because I want to be able to do a lot of damage while I'm ramming and out hunting and making tons of money. So this is an important goal for me. But, you know, it's a small goal along the way. Once I do this, what's my next goal? My next goal is probably going to be 1,000 memory fragments. Now, that does also seem like a lot, but if I can sit there and grind Fogans for a few hours a day, that'll be really quick. I have been out here for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. There's, I think, 15 or 16 oysters in this rotation I'm doing. And it takes about a minute to swim between each single pack, but no one is here. Like, I don't... Alright, so, you know, it's 8 every single row. That's what? 8, 16, 32, 40, 50 something, 50 some lobsters, and 8, 9, 10, 11 oysters. I'm doing pretty good. Oh, I need to go farther. But I'm just in Ross Sea. I am like doing a rotation right through here. Like all of this locate, like I'll start down here, go here, go here, go here, go here, go here, go here, and then go here. Some rotation very similar to that. I haven't really seen very many YouTube videos on it, but if you go to BDO Codex and look up giant pearl oysters, or what are they called actually? Giant pearl oysters, you can look and see the spawns and go off that and do them. It's a great spot. I feel like there's hardly anybody out here because it says it's a low amount of oysters, so I don't think people are really gonna come out here, and they're kind of far apart. So, oh, I came in. I need to go way north. My mistake. I need to be over there. Well, it's a great rotation as long as you don't get, you know, distracted while you're talking about it. I melted down all of those lobsters and pearls. I ended up getting enough glue, and I ended up having no pearls, so I had to go back out there again, and I went out and I got pearls this time. Thankfully, it took forever. I wasn't happy about it, but it's done. I'm fully ready to upgrade my boat to all blue gear. Once I get crafting, once I get the guild crafting stuff, I can fully make blue gear. Have you ever just tried to hide in the middle of Node Wars because you know you've been spotted? Oh, shout out to that guy who just subscribed, Monster to John. Congrats to you. A little shout out for you there. So, I know I've been spotted, so I'm trying to hide, right? And then, oh, the ninja found me. You know, shit happens. I ran up to Kazarka, died, came back, attacked it like twice, and then I got the title for killing Karanda. And then I died because someone from another guild killed me. They've updated the drop rate on whale tendons. They increased the drop rate by 100%. So a lot of people are getting 1 whale tendon every single whale kill. So at max, I have to go kill 10 whales. I've seen people get a proc of 3 whale tendons. And then on top of that, their hedgehog also procs. So they get 6 whale tendons in 1 shot. So I'm out here whaling. I'm trying to get 10 to 15 whale tendons. I don't remember the exact amount I need. I think it's 10, but it might be 15. I can double check. But I'm doing this so I can get the sail for my sailboat. Well, for my Inferior sailboat, so I can move a lot faster when I go out hunting sea monsters to make money in the future.
Triple kill!
Quadra kill!